All right. Good evening, viewers, wherever you are, and welcome once again to Nyanza Pulse. And today, dealing with or dwelling with the county assemblies, and you've seen a lot of stories going on. First, we had the threats of MCAs in Nairobi threatening to impeach one Sakaja. Then we have a lot of stories also from Oma Bay County, where uh, the approval rating of the current governor is slowly going down, and residents are really complaining. Although he has got a sizable support, but there's a lot also going on in the county assembly of Oma Bay and the county assembly of Nairobi. But let me give you what I think. And here is a report that maybe I felt that we should share and talk about it, because some of these things are really hurting the people, especially the people of Nairobi, and where most of these funds are mismanaged, and other areas in where governors are not doing a good job. You've seen the governor of Kericho is already on the chopping board at the Senate. We don't know how that will go. But again, welcome to Africa 24. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you follow us on Facebook. It is Afrique, AFRIQ 24, and follow me on my Facebook page, and again on the Afrique Facebook page. Let me open by saying that devolution was a promise made to Kenyans, and Kenyans really embraced devolution. It was a bold promise, bringing power closer to the people, to deliver services faster and make leaders more accountable. County governments were meant to be the engines of development uh, in devolution, tailored to for the needs of the local people. By public participation, the voices of the locals could be heard. But there's been a lot of cracks in devolution, and the system seems to be very cracked. But uh, a decade later, that promise is under siege, and across many counties, Kenyans face delayed salaries, stalled projects, and a rising debt. County assemblies, once meant to provide oversight, are now accused of extortion and political theatrics. So this has been happening in most of the counties where you come from. You realize that it has been over a decade, but these counties have received over close to 40 billion. Yeah, close to 40 billion, and they can't really account for the kind of money that they have received from the national government. My argument would be that uh, some of these counties cannot manage the health sector, neither can they manage the infrastructure. What they have done is that they've increased the wage bill so much that they are paying a lot of salaries, and it has become the county assemblies have become political wings of the political parties. So they are no longer providing services to the people. Thank you guys who have joined in watching here on Tembei. Asanteni sana. If you've not subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe to Africa 24, and we will be able to share your comments on what you think about the county governments and how they are being run. And it is a very sad today. Yesterday we saw the former prime minister saying that we don't need 47 counties. We have been saying this all along. We don't need 47 governors. We don't need 47 women reps. That's wastage. A lot of wastage is going on, and we only need the old boundaries that the Mzungu left us with. We don't need those new boundaries. They are increasing our wage bill for nothing, yet the services are not there. Uh, Now, Nairobi County Assembly, niko kule jiji ya Nairobi and Sakaja. So this is what has been happening in Nairobi County Assembly. This week there was an impeachment motion brought forward and it went through, and over 70 MCAs signed, reportedly signed the impeachment. But let me tell you, this is what you don't know. Kwa Kiswahili wanasema kutingisha mti. Now, watch this space this week or this weekend. The same MCAs will be in Mombasa discussing what? Nothing but extorting the county government. So the governor will face a lot of pressure, and he will succumb, and the MCAs will be having a field day in Mombasa for another payout. Then the story of impeachment of the governor itapotelea tu hivyo. So when tensions arise, leaders allegedly retreat to Mombasa, not to strategize but to share the spoils. Ni pesa watu wanatafuta. So ukiona impeachment imezidi sana sana hizi za Nairobi, ni pesa watu wanatafuta. Now the Auditor General report shows that 414 million paid to 36 companies without documentation. Let me just put for you the figures. Usianze kushangaa, hey, huyu mzalendo ametoa hizi figures wapi? It's not guesswork. This is the kind of money that has been paid out without proper documentation. This is 414 million paid out to 16 companies without proper documentation. 66 million, 66, sijasema 6 million, nimesema 66 million traced to personal accounts, yani akaunti za watu kipiwa binafsi. These are personal accounts of people, individuals, and 77 employees allegedly shared a single bank account for salary payments. Sasa wewe anza kushangaa hizi report. These are reports which are there. Go to the Auditor General's report, you'll see what is happening in your county and how much you're losing each and every time. When we tell you that this devolution is not working, you want to wait for your boss to tell you that hey, yenyewe ifanyi kazi. Sisi tunakwambia this devolution is not working for the people. Now county ya Homa Bay, county ya Homa Bay, sasa tuko kwenyu kwa payroll. It's called the payroll haste in Homa Bay. Payroll haste in Homa Bay. A forensic audit by PwC revealed a payroll scandal of staggering scales. The county's wage bill is estimated to be around 453 to 457 million. Ati hao ni wafanyakazi wa kaunti wanalipa 457 million. Hizi ni jameni, yani ni kuiba 457 million. Let me put the figures hapo ndio mjue hapa hakuna mchezo. 400 and what? 57 million. So So unasikia, this is how it goes. The payroll goes to workers' allowance to private accounts. That is the chain. That is what has been happening. Evans Awino, thank you very much for watching Afrik. Make sure that you subscribe to Afrik 24. Thank you. And Silvano Kwambai, I hope I pronounced your name well. Asante sana. And good morning, good evening, wherever you are. This is Afrik, and this segment, we call it Nyanza Pulse, where we bring for you the things that you don't hear from the mainstream media. You can only get it from Afrik 24, what has been happening without fear. Now, 100, 157 million reportedly reaches employees. Yani, of all this amount, 157 million zinafika kwa mfuko ya employees. That leaves around 300 million unaccounted for every month. 300 million. Hebu niambie, 300 million. Piga tu hesabu. 300 million can build how many ECD classrooms? 300 million. 300 million can build uh, a good level 4 hospital. How many of them? How many of them? Paka they equip them. 300 million. What can 300 million do? A lot. A lot. At least it can tarmac a kilometer or two of road. 300 million. Inapotea every month. This money is getting lost every month. 700 employees were suspended. This is Homa Bay. 700 employees were suspended. 314 names didn't exist. 386 had no salary allocation. 430 individuals were moved and reinstated in the payroll without explanation. 614 employees received irregular promotions, 50 of them twice in under a year. 15 employees were paid both basic and a special salary, totaling to 3.1 million. Wanakula kukula, wanaiba kuiba, moibi. Nakwambia huko county pesa inatiririka kama mchezo. Now, the human cost, county staffs are left unpaid. Yes, because of this theft, the county governments cannot pay salaries. They cannot pay the banks where they took some overdraft. They are penalized by the banks, and hospitals are running dry without medicine. Roads, of course, there are no roads that they construct. They only bring a grader there to pretend that they are doing something, but basically they are just doing a bit of rubbish at the county assembly. Citizens are generally entertained with the promises instead of giving them any progress development. I'll show you in my next chapter the progress development in these counties where they say that the county governments have progressed, and where they say that, this is what we have been doing, and where they claim lobbying. There is something new that they call lobbying. So, when they lobby for government projects, they say that that is the county government has done some good job here and there. But by and large, these people are actually stealing a lot of money, and it's high time we do a lifestyle audit in most of these executive members. We do also a lifestyle audit on the governor themselves. Hey, hi, Gypsy Corner, Mambo. Long time, my good friend Gypsy Corner on the comment section. Today, it's crazy. We are not going to the politics of Gachagua and William Ruto. We are going to the heart of devolution, where we are looking at the kind of development that has been done in the county government and how much money is being lost in the county government in the name of devolution. Today, the prime minister said and reiterated that uh, in Kenya we have got 47 governors. We are only so short of five to be compared to have a comparison with the United States of America. So we have 47 governors in a county that depends on taxes collection to pay these bloating wages that are in the county assemblies. I have written about this many times that we need to go back and restructure our boundaries. We go back to the old boundaries. Zile ma provinces nane tulikuwa nayo, hao wazungu hawakuwa wajinga. They really knew what was good for us. And the reason why we had devolution, this is my take on why we strongly felt that devolution is good for the country, is because during Moi's regime, there was a lot of sidelining of places that did not vote for the president. So people felt that okay, we don't need the president to bring development. We can have devolution and have a governor run the funds, and the money from the county government, from the national government, is trickled down to the county government so that the people can feel the impact of devolution. But that has not happened. So with a good president, there will be equity, equal distribution of resources, such that other places they do not develop very, very fast. You see places like Mandera. Yes, Gypsy, what are you saying, Gypsy Corner, today? Yes, Gypsy Corner is saying 47 counties more diverted taxpayers' money. Who are the losers and the winners? Of course, the people are the losers. The winners are those people who are going to have the bank fat accounts, the bank accounts for the governors, the executives, the people who are stealing this money. If you go look at their lifestyle, look at what how they have developed in the last decade, you'll understand that there is something amiss here. If you see the hotels which are coming up in the most of the county, or most of the counties are either owned by proxies of the governor or the executive. They're the ones who own these hotels that you see them advertising each and every other day. So, and to make it worse, they're even buying properties in Dubai and in Morocco. I understand that there's a governor who has bought a property in Morocco, Rabat, a five-star hotel. Hiyo ni pesa gani ametoa wapi? Zero industry, they don't practice any kind of business. Kazi yao ni kuenda kwa assembly na kupiga either wapige one term ama wapige two term. Hiyo ndio kazi wanafanya, but ile kazi wanafanya muhimu ya kwa mwananchi ni wachache sana. I can tell you that only 1% of the current governors are working for the people. The one governor that stood out during the last devolution conference was Wama, it's called Irungu Kangata, the governor for Moranga. I think he has brought in young people, and they are collecting revenue in in a very good manner, and he can clearly explain the progress of the county that that he runs. The rest Wavinya Ndeti the other day sijui alikuwa na si huyu mwingine anaitwaje, huyu gavana wa wa Machakos the other day uh, she was being accused of I don't know how many millions of shillings. Sijui ni kijana wake amepatikana nayo somewhere in Europe. Haya, mwingine the other day wameenda kuzaa in Marekani. So this is serious because one, they need to be forced to use the services of the county assembly. I don't know how we can force uh, the gov- the governors, the leaders to use the services in the county assemblies. Gavana akigonjeka, wacha kuwa admitted kwa hospitali ya county. Tafadhali watoto wake nani wote wakigonjeka waende kwa county district hospital, waende kwa hiyo hospitali wametengeneza. That way they will feel the impact. Yeah, that way they will feel the impact. Wacha wakose maji, let them go and live in a village somewhere and realize that these people need water. They fetch water, wanakunywa maji, wengine bado wanakunywa maji na ng'ombe na maumbwa kule ninapotoka. So it is very very sad and they are not addressing this particular issue. So president akikuja unamwambia bana, sisi bwana rais, ile kitu tunahitaji hapa ni amphitheater. Amphitheater ndio tunaona ni kitu muhimu sana. That way you've not even solved the education sector, you've not even solved uh, the food crisis in that area, the industries in that area. Yani bado tuitishe tu ka industry bana. Bwana rais, hapa tuko na pineapple hapa, tuko na guava hapa, yani mapera, watu unakunya tu mapera inamea, yani hii udongo iko sawa kabisa. We need to process a processing plant for our juices, so that we can export them to other countries. So get us an investors or have that plan. So Minister of Trade na directors wa trade ni rafiki yangu sana. I know you're watching, una watch hii, and I know you'll comment there with some kind of very very funny comment. There is a lot that you can do for the people of Homa Bay. We have got mananasi, we have got pineapples in area like Kochia, we have got products like cassava, we have got sweet potato. There is so much that you can do, and then we have got a stalled factory in Guasi. I don't know where we had the milling factory. That one is called hiyo ilikufa kabisa, so we don't really know whether it's going to be revived. But I think that those are some of the things that ought to have been on the pipeline. So what is Gypsy Corner saying? Before Gladys Wanga change of heart, the public was celebrating her success, developing Homa Bay by building smart markets, good roads, etc. What happened? No, this is exactly what happened. These were projects which uh, were undertaken by the national government. So the national government nearly did 90% of those projects that you're mentioning here. And for her, what the people are saying is that she can't account for any development by the funds that she's been receiving from uh, the national government. So huku huku nje, people are seeing that Homa Bay is so developed, but the county government or the county assembly cannot account for the funds that they are getting from the national government. While they continue to collect revenue, a lot of this money is going to pay wages, to pay salaries. The banks, they can no longer borrow money from the banks. If you want to know that counties are being mismanaged, go to the local banks in that particular area. They'll tell you that, hey, Kama ni county, hapana, they have to give us a guarantee that they will pay us back this money. Most of them cannot pay back the money. Contractors have not been paid. You heard that the other day. It's called the CS for Treasury Mbadi had said that even the pending bills, they have already paid all the counties. So imagine county washalipwa pesa zote. Somebody has not paid a contractor for, I don't know, the last how many years. Yeah, for a job that they did. Now, workers right now, they are not being paid a salary for this month or last month. They are being paid salary for last year. They're being paid for salary for last year. Now, what is what are these county workers motivated? They are not. The only motivating factor is that they can wake up every day, collect whatever revenue that they're collecting, pocket some and give the county some so that they can survive. That is what is happening in some of these counties that we tell you they are being mismanaged. And they're being mismanaged because of politics. They have put politics first instead of service delivery to the people. If they wanted to improve on service delivery, then there's a lot of public participations that have gone on. There's a lot of things that the county governments are doing without public participation, and it's eating into the revenues that they are receiving from the national government. The MCAs can no longer check uh, the, the governor. They cannot no longer oversight the governor and the executive on whatever they're doing. It is very, very difficult because one, these people come from the same political party. If you had got the uh, um, members of parliament, members of county assembly coming from different political entities, then it will be very, very easy because there will be a minority who is not agreeing with the majority, and the minority will have their say at the end of the day. But this, the constitution never foresaw a situation where everybody else, the appointing authority, of course, the person giving you the party ticket is the governor who is also the party leader. Unaona hapo vile kumechanganyikana. So niambie, you criticize the governor of Homa Bay, for instance. If I was in the assembly and I criticize the governor for Homa Bay, I am very, very sure that you will not get the ODM ticket. That is out. Utaipata hata ufanye nini, hiyo huwezi pata, because at the end of the day, the party will say that, let the county governor conduct nominations or in their various counties, and this is happening in most areas. I am just giving you an example of an area that I know that is exactly what happens with the politics that goes on in that particular region. So, Gypsy, I hope I answered your question. That whatever you are celebrating that it was happening in Homa Bay, ilikuwa ni vipindi. Yes, PR. I'm telling you, our county is number one in terms of PR. But able to turudi kwa Sakaja kidogo. Sakaja does not have a lot of PR. But recently, and I'm breaking it here for you in Africa. Sakaja was about to be arrested. I had wind that he was about to be arrested by EACC, and then he made a few calls, and the only person who saved is us ni Atuoli ndiye alimwokoa last minute. So MCAs wametingisha miti, Sakaja ametingika. Now Sakaja lazima organize trip kwa hao ma MCAs wa Nairobi, waende pale Mombasa wakaogelee kidogo na wapatiwe kakitu kadogo warudi, ndio hiyo maneno cool down. And now look at what they had planned. They're impeaching the governor, they are impeaching the deputy, so that the speaker can take over in Nairobi, so that the speaker can take over. So If I was Sakaja, ujue there is somebody calling the shots, eh? Calling the shots. Nakwambia the rug has been swept under your feet, and very very soon utawekwa chini ya basi. Ile mambo ulikuwa nasema ati I'll buy on an ODM ticket. I remember one thing that happened last week. Evans Kidero, a former governor and a good friend of mine, met MCS from Nairobi, and they had a discussion. What followed up after is the impeachment of Gashagwa. This is not a political coincidence. These are things to come. These are things to come, Bana Sakaja. So who are prepared? The person that you're going to face on that ballot is one uh, one former governor Evans Kidero Daktari. Yeye ndiye atakuwa pale, ameletwa na ODM kusimama na wewe, and sometimes it's a political calculation to ensure that the youth movement that is uprising, that is coming very very fast, the young leaders that want to support Babu Owino for Nairobi gubernatorial do not get the numbers. So it is strategically sana. Ni strategically sana. This is a strategy that you can only hear it on Africa 24. You will not hear any of these things in other other platforms. Actually, bailing Sakaja, Nairobi needs to. Yes, not only bailing Sakaja, bana. Nairobi needs cleaning. It's been ruined. Impeachment has become part of the cloth in the 13th parliament. Yeah, those senators unaona vile wanaongea, they talk very very harshly or firmly, and they appear to be interrogating the governors. Kumbe bana, huko nyuma ni mabahasha wanachukua. Kenya yetu ni Kenya, ni nchi ya maajabu. Yeah, hiyo wimbo bana inanikumbusha mbali sana. Today me I was there's a feature that I normally watch. There's this guy, it's called Daudo. Daudo comes from a very funny country. He comes from Kazakhstan, somewhere there, next to Turkey. So Daudo goes across the world in many countries. Is taking videos and pictures. He was a medic and he decided to do content creation, and he has got over 1 million followers on his channel. So Daud ameenda pale Nepal. Nepal iko, I think iko katikati ya China na iko hapo China, nafikiria iko huko Asia. Boss, I am telling you, if they are honest people, an honest country is Nepal. Yani those guys cannot take even a tip. They tell you the actual price of a commodity. If it is $100, it is $100. If it is $50, it's $50. Hakuna ati hii bei ni bei ya mzungu, hii ni nani. So this guy has been going around. So I'm looking at the characters of the citizens in those particular areas. So amerudi akafika Nairobi, Kenya. Kwa kina Mzalendo na Gypsy Corner. Amefika pale Nairobi, Daudi amefika pale Nairobi, Kenya, kwa kina Josephat Ruto. Eh? Josephat Ruto, asante sana na kuona pale. Silvando bado huko, Evans Awino. So David amefika pale Mombasa. Mhm. First he gets a ride on a tuk-tuk, anampelekwa pale, anauliza jamaa wa tuk-tuk, it's how much? It's jamaa anamwambia 500. Oh, it's okay, but I'll pay for the two of us who are in this tuk-tuk, so you can have this. Then the guy is excited. Hey, this is a foreigner. And he continues the conversation. Okay, guy, you know what? Even if I drop this lady, we can continue and I show you the places around Mombasa. The man, okay, I want to take some tea in a kibanda. So he likes going to very dingy places. So not very high end, but very places where you find the local people. Yeah. So I thank you, Gypsy Corner. Thank you, Gypsy Corner. uh, where you find these guys wale wanauza kwa kibanda kamandazi kako pale kasambusa kakaimati kachai kako pale unapimiwa 10 bob. So anaenda pale akakaa na huyu jamaa kama kunywa kunywa nini nini. Now this guy after taking all that, okay, pays everybody else for everybody else, anauliza ni how much, anaambiwa of course wanamgonga kama kawaida wa Kenya. And this guy is well traveled and he knows saa zile unamgonga, anajua akona app, anajua this cannot cost this much, so but anawapatia. But the moral of this story is that when he was in Mombasa, every time then he met this guy. This is now what the most serious part of it. He met this random dude. Akaona ni foreigner, akamwambia, hey, how are you, man? Welcome to Kenya. Yeah, welcome to Kenya. But yeah, I've seen you taking some tea. Yeah. Do you want some? The mzungu asked, yeah, I want some. But I don't want to take tea. Hawezi kunywa chai kwa kile kibanda ule jamaa alikuwa anakuja. Anasema hiyo kibanda I don't anauliza why don't you take tea where we took tea? No. Ati hiyo kibanda, that place, I will diarrhea. I will diarrhea if I take tea there. Gypsy is not the tea that you have given me. Hii ni chai ya ukweli. So I will diarrhea if you give me this. If I take that tea, or where do you want to take me? But so you come I show you a good place. Come I show you a good place. So the guy dude anatembea anamwambia yeah, anampeleka kwa hoteli bwana, almost a 3-star hotel. I can have my tea there, but the guy yule anakupeleka 3-star hotel ana mbele hata wala nyuma hata ana bob kwa mfuko, yeah. So the guy goes to the counter and asks, "Hey, habari, yeah, how are you? How much is tea and mandazi?" So the guy tells him, "Tea and mandazi, yeah, mandazi moja, mandazi ni 100, 100 shillings. I don't know, yeah, 100 shillings." Amwambia, ni sawa. So you have your mandazi there, but I can still take you somewhere. Akamwambia, you wanted tea and mandazi, you can have tea and mandazi. So the guy goes and starts complaining. I don't like people. Every time I go to a place, people are trying to scam me. People are trying to. I'm here just to capture the stories, the moment of the people, what they really need. Now in Kenya, he met all these people wale wanamgonga pesa na nini. In Nepal pale alienda in the same setup, mama amekaa pale anatengeneza kahawa yake na kamandazi hapo, akamkaribisha and with the husband they're doing the same business. Wakamwambia hapa ni, akapiga hesabu ni less than $1, it's like 80 cents. Akamwambia chai ni 80 cents, mandazi ni kama 50 cents or something like that. Then he asked them, hey, and how much do you pay for this space? Akamwambia we pay about 5,000, 5,000 not dollars, that currency ile wanakuaga nao huko Nepal. So the guy said, okay, let me enjoy. Amekaa on open air nakula. Akamwambia, hey, you guys, thank you very much, but here akawapatia $100. Akamwambia $100? No. Let us just give us what you took. We don't take your change. No, we don't want that. That's extra. Nikasema yani kuna nchi zingine, yani people cannot take any money that is extra. In my country, this guy kwanza the tuk-tuk driver alikuwa ni mjaluo anajaribu kumgonga. Haya, ule jamaa wa tour guide alikuwa ni mcost pia ni kamwizi kanajaribu kumgonga. Wale jamaa wa vibanda wale walikuwa wanamuuza pale ni wa Mijikenda wanajaribu kumgonga. Seriously, uh, that thing just really annoyed me. I felt so bad. I felt like these guys didn't know that this gentleman, when he goes out doing those videos, he normally gives gives back to the community uh, on how you treat him, on how honest you are. Yeah. So in Kenya, he didn't find any honest person, not in the streets, not anywhere. He didn't find any honest human being. But in Nepal, he ended up paying the rent for for that guy. He ended up also boosting their business, and he told them, go back to my channel and watch it. So this is how our society is. When we talk about devolution or deception and what is happening in the county government, it is a reflection of who we are. Sisi tumekuwa ni wezi. We steal. Mm. Or if you are not stealing, you're complaining about Ruto, you are waiting for your turn to steal. You're waiting for the opportunity to get your hands in that cookie jar, na uibe, at the expense of the people. It's not happening to only politicians, it is happening everywhere. To those who are saying one term, to those who are saying kumi bila break, they're all a bunch of thieves, majority of them. So very few people in our country, sorry to say that, are people of integrity. Ni wachache sana wanaweza simama waseme, hey, me I've not taken something that doesn't belong to me. So Gypsy, don't don't be shocked. I mean, it is sad. I watch this guy most of the time. His stories are very very interesting. He does things the way I would want one day to be like him. This guy is a medical doctor. He stopped doing whatever he does as a medic, so he started touring the world. He has been to over 60 countries, and all he gets when it comes to African countries is this hunger, this thirst for to make more. But funnily, in countries like Burundi, it's not like our country. In countries like Burundi, they you pay for the services, you pay for what is there. But in our country, man, si ati kuchomea Kenya bwana, lakini tunajichomeaga bwana, tunajichomeaga. So it is sad. It is very very sad, and perhaps we need to improve. Even as much as we talk about the national government, we need to improve on our characters, because the next time we are the ones who are going to be occupying those particular offices. So if we don't improve on our character, then definitely there is something amiss in the way we look at ourselves. Now, from Nairobi to Homa Bay, the question grows louder. Is devolution building the counties or bank accounts for individuals working in the county government? Here on Africa, we will keep you following the money and exposing the rot and demanding answers because accountability isn't optional, it is overdue. So I'll leave you with that for tonight. And enda kama una unatafakari. Greedy Kenyans are killing tourism indirectly. Yeah. Tourism sector is almost dead because if you go to a place like in Mombasa, for instance, the issue of tour guides is becoming too much. Everybody wants to take you around. Sometimes you don't want to be taken around. Squeezy kuna GPS, you know where you're going. You know what you want. You don't need some random dude telling you, hey, nakupeleka huko. Hizo ni vitu zimepitwa na wakati. Right now, you know, if you're going to any other country that you've never been there, you have a map on your phone. You can walk, you can take a train, you can take a bus, you can take a taxi. There's so many ways of getting to where you want to get to. So I think the county government of Mombasa needs to do something about this disruption of tourists coming to the coast with these people call themselves tour guides. Maybe they should be just left on uh, huko kwa beach, but again, they become very irresponsible and demanding. Yeah, demanding. So ukipata wakiona mzungu, kuna bei ya Mkenya na bei ya mzungu. So these wazungus they already know. There is a lot of information circulating out here. So ukiona mzungu si ati akujui, anajua wewe ni Mkenya na wewe ni mwizi. Unakuja kumwibia. So ni nini atafanya? Uh, they become very careful. So we need to look at some of these things critically in ourselves and see what we can improve on. My wish list is to visit Nyanza, Ruto's project. Gypsy, I'll be your tour guide. Gypsy Kona, karibu Nyanza, karibu Nyanza. I will volunteer to take you around in Nyanza to see some of these projects. There's nothing big that you'll see at Ruto's project. So ni okay, mabarabara ziko, mabarabara naye naweza sema zimetengenezwa, but you'll be able to see the amphitheater. The amphitheater, umeona amphitheater hapa nikuletee amphitheater hapa karibu na wewe. I can bring for you the amphitheater, uone amphitheater. Sisi siku hizi tunaona movie kwenye tukikaa kwa mawe na bahari pale ya Lake Victoria, we watch the movie. Yeah, we watch the movie. Unaona the way we had those drive-in cinemas. So those who have ever gone to Pale Utalii, there is a drive-in place where you can drive in and watch a movie while you are in your car. In Homa Bay now, we people are advanced. We have a theater just at the shores of Lake Victoria. It's an amphitheater with a seating capacity, or I think maybe 2,000 people can sit and watch a movie down there. Like the game for Harambee Stars, they were watching it on the amphitheater. Let me get for you the amphitheater in Homa Bay. Amphitheater in Homa Bay. Amphitheater. Mm. So watu wameendelea bwana. Amphitheater in Homa Bay. So some of you have not seen the amphitheater. I'm surprised that watu hawajaona amphitheater Homa Bay bwana. My dear Gypsy bwana, ni nini? Hamjaona amphitheater? This is something that was so big. Everybody was talking about it bwana. Amphitheater is something that you guys ought to have seen. Yes, even as I look for amphitheater. I hope you guys have subscribed to our frequency. Hapa ndio mahali mnaweza ona mambo kama haya, maajabu kama haya. Homa Bay, there is also a Homa Bay Katito something. Mm, where am I? Where am I? Homa Bay, there's Homa Bay Katito Road. So my wish is to visit Nyanza. Yes, Gypsy, what visit Nyanza. So long as you are still here on Africa. So yeah, give a minute. Yes, I have it. I have it now. I have it now, Gypsy. You'll be able to see.
We'll have His Excellency come and plant a commemorative tree after viewing the board of what the Arboretum looks like. Homa Bay, Katito.
This place, Your Excellency, is a Kenya Forest Service area, but it was neglected for a long time. So we used to have madmen and other people sitting inside here. But because it's a lakefront space, we decided through Floca to open it up as an urban space. So it will be a Uhuru Park of sorts. It's an Uhuru Park of sorts by the lakefront. It's part of our lakefront planning. It's a recreation area for the public. But we have kept for KFS their nursery and the area where they will be selling and conserving the seedlings. Your Excellency, thank you. This is Rispa. She's the one who's done.
Okay.
The area.
Rispa?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we'll proceed to plant a commemorative tree. We've had governors already plant their trees earlier on, and now we'll have His Excellency plant the commemorative tree.
Good morning. How are you going to plant this?
Yeah, now you're watching watching the president plant the tree. Gypsy Corner, this was for you. If you didn't see the development in Homa Bay, Nduizoma development sasa. No, Homa Bay is quite a beautiful place. We have got we've got very beautiful hotels, and the only where what we've got white sand beaches.
And now that will signify the opening, the official opening of the amphitheater. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Ugatuzi Amphitheater. We'll have the CEO, devolution, CEO COG to just explain to us.
Your Excellency, this is a Ugatuzi Amphitheater. Every time we have devolution conference, we developed something iconic to signify that a devolution conference was in that county. This time round, we thought of doing the amphitheater where people could do public participation, and of course borrowing from our theme of equity, inclusion, and social justice, and good governance in terms of public participation and citizen engagement. And on it, we decided, because this is an educative arboretum, we have the map of Kenya with the 47 counties to signify the economic activities. Here, we have the fallen hero, Dr. Crispin Mbai, who died in the course of clamor for devolution, and we thought this monument would actually recognize and honor him at this point. Thanks, Excellency.
Your Excellency, we could have a photo here. With the family.
All right. Now, Gypsy, you've seen. Now you see the amphitheater. The cameraman is not doing a good job, but maybe let's see whether they'll give us a good shot of the amphitheater. So that is the amphitheater developed by the national government. So you can see the theater. I think that's basically it. Let me remove it from the studio. That is basically it. That is what the amphitheater looks like. And if you've not been to parts of Homa Bay, uh, it's really great. Mzalendo, it's really a good place. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a good place to be in. In Homa Bay, especially if you are as somebody who likes venturing out. You can eat some good tilapia while you are in Homa Bay. If you eat fish, then that is a place to be. If you eat omena, hey, karibu sana Homa Bay. There are some beautiful islands, Mfangano Island, and very very beautiful hotels in that particular region. So if you are looking for a tourist destination next time, coming holidays in December, then I think Homa Bay is will be a very good tourist destination for many people who want to explore new new places. Homa Bay is the best place to go, and the roads are good, especially going to uh, those particular hotels. Some of them you cannot access them by using your vehicle. You'll have to use the boat or the ferry to go to the islands and do some fishing, you know, and enjoy the sunset in Lake Victoria and the fish and the people. The Luo people are very very hospitable and very very kind in everything. So karibu sana Gypsy Corner, Homa Bay. That is the place to be next time. And guys who have been watching on Africa 24, Joseph Ruto, Silvanto, Evans, Kirwa, Asante Sana. Thank you for keeping me company. I love fish. I thought Nairobi and Mombasa were the only place. Oh my God, oh my God. Gypsy Corner, you are lost. Oh my God. Acha nikuonyeshe mahali bwana. Eh, mm, Acha nikuonyeshe places to go. I think that's a feature that I need to do one of one of these fine days so that you get to know the places to go. Yeah. So you know the places to go. Kuna places, there are very nice places in in Homa Bay, and some of them are exclusive. They are nice, very 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 nice, very very nice hotels. Mm. Very 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 nice hotels. Najaribu kuangalilia. Mhm. They are very, very interesting places to go. The hotels are beautiful. The place is wonderful. So next time, if you're looking for a place to go, make sure that umejiandaa vizuri and I think they're not very, very expensive places to go to. So they are affordable. They are affordable. They are very much affordable. I used to have some pictures of those places. Oh my God. If you're not lucky. Next, I think I'll be sampling for you some of those hotels here on Afrique. The next time that we meet, I didn't quite get to the ones that I wanted, but I know there are many, many out there. I'll be sampling for you some of these hotels that are in Homa Bay County. And you know, if you love fish, then that is the place where you can have some nice fresh tilapia or omena if you love omena. But I know not so many people love omena, so hawapendi kukula hiyo omena, but that is the place utakuja. But anyway, guys, we've done 1 hour of our show this evening. I was focusing on our county governments, what they've been doing. And thank you for those who have watched, those who have not subscribed to Afrique 24. Make sure that you do subscribe to Afrique 24. I will make sure that from this week onwards, I will be having a show here each and every other time so that I tell you what you will not hear on the mainstream media or what you will not hear on other platforms. Things that people shy away from, things that are important to you, you'll always get them here on Afrique 24. We have captured Nairobi County. We have seen the theft that is going on in Nairobi County. We have seen the impeachment process that was started. We want to see where it will end. And I've told you that impeachment process is ending up in Mombasa. And Mombasa watapewa pesa na hiyo story iishe hivyo hivyo. Iishe hivyo hivyo. Once again, our goodwill ambassador, Gypsy Corner, asante sana for being a part of the Africa family. We love you and we hope that you will, God will enable you get more of those fundings that you normally give us, like chai, nini, zikuje kwa wingi na Mungu atakuongezea zaidi zaidi, na sisi pia tuweze kuwa channel kubwa ili tuweze kusaidia watu wengine kule mbele. In the next few years we'll be doing a lot of charity work with Africa 24, but we want you to help us build that capacity. With your help, tell a friend to come here, subscribe, share the channel, share the content, so that we can be able to participate in community building. Otherwise, thank you very much. This has been Nyanza Pulse. Otherwise, asante sana.